Hi, Catherine Kyle here from greenthickies.com. Today is day 9 of the 28-day leaf system challenge. And today I want to talk about the 6 best doctors for good health. Now, during this challenge, we have been talking mainly about diet because the leaf system is concerned with diet, so that makes sense. But diet is only one aspect of 6 elements of good health. So today I want to talk about all 6 elements, and I want to ask you a question. Do you think that you are getting enough of these 6 elements? Because the saying is, if you have a healthy approach to life and you stick to these 6 elements, then you shouldn't need to visit a doctor. These 6 aspects are your doctor. So I'm going to ask you how you're doing in these 6 areas. Are you ready? Number 1, do you get enough sunshine? Number 2, do you get enough water? Number 3, do you get enough sleep and rest? Number 4, do you get enough fresh air? Number 5, do you get enough exercise? And number 6, do you get a healthy diet? Now, it's quite revealing when you take a step back and think, actually, my health isn't balanced, and you can actually pinpoint the real reason why your health isn't that balanced. Diet has a lot to do with good health, but it's not everything, it's not all of the pieces. So when I looked at this list, I realised that there still are some areas in my own life that I could be doing better. I think the areas that I'm doing well at the moment are my diet, because I'm sticking to the leaf system, and I hope you are too, so hopefully you're doing really well with your diet too. And I am also doing well with my water. I drink when I'm thirsty. I drink either bottled water or filtered water or juice from vegetables, which is the healthiest liquid we can have. And when you're eating a lot of raw food, then you can let thirst dictate the amount of liquids that you consume, because you're getting such a water-rich diet from your raw food. So you don't need as much water as you do when you're eating very dehydrated food. I think that I'm getting a lot more rest than I used to. I've ditched the habit of working in the evenings now, so I tend to read books, chat with my husband, or I go out, so I feel like that's really good. Sleep. I sleep well most of the time, but I've never been a brilliant sleeper. I'm a very light sleeper, so if I get woken up, then I often don't get back to sleep again. And sleep, actually, it affects everything. It affects all these areas, because if you don't get a good night's sleep, then believe it or not, you are so much more hungry, you get more cravings, and you just don't have the willpower to stick to a healthy diet. So before you can even begin a healthy diet, then you need to address your sleeping. Yesterday I didn't sleep well. I just got woken up and I couldn't get back to sleep again, and I was feeling a bit tired all day long, and I just felt more hungry, and I actually ate more than usual. I ate healthy food, but I ate more of my green thickies than I would normally. I think just because I was feeling tired, and I just couldn't, who likes to feel hungry? Nobody. So we just eat when we're hungry. So if you can sort out your sleep, then everything else will fall into place a lot more easily. So that's the number one thing I want you to address, is getting enough sleep. And also, you won't feel motivated to do any exercise if you haven't had enough sleep. You'll be too tired. So for me, exercise, that's an area that I think I'm doing pretty well. I have a treadmill desk. I'm very, very blessed. I've wanted one for years, and I've had one now for about a year and a half since we moved into our new house. I've got the space. I'll have to show you one day. And I just walk all day long as I'm working on my computer, so I don't really have a sedentary lifestyle, which is great, and I don't get all those aches and pains that I used to get from working on a computer all day long. And I try and get out for a walk midday, which also gives me my fresh air. And I do a short, very short, more intensive workout, maybe just 10 or 15 minutes first thing in the morning. I could be a lot fitter, but I'm quite active during the day, so I feel good about that, and that suits me fine. What else? Yeah, so fresh air. So I don't get loads, but I get a little bit, so I feel good. At least I get out once a day, and that was a goal of mine this year. And one thing I'm really lacking in is sunshine, and that's because I live in Scotland and we don't get very much sunshine here. And when we do, it's certainly not very warm sunshine. So there's nothing really I can do about that at the moment. I have wanted to move. It is a big dream of mine to move somewhere with a better climate, but the timing has not been right, so I just have to be content where I am and try and get out for as much fresh air. Even if it's not sunny, I can still get out and enjoy better health for getting outside, which is easier in the summer because it's not quite as cold. It's still cold, but it's not quite as cold, so that's easier in the summer. In the winter, my health really does suffer. I really notice the difference from being cooped up all the time and stuck inside, because I'm a real outdoorsy person, so that's something that I need to be careful of in my own life. So which of these areas do you feel that you need to improve, and which ones are you doing well? Post in the Facebook group, let us know how you're doing. Just to recap again, these areas: number 1, sunshine; 2, water; 3, rest; 4, air; 5, exercise; and 6, diet. Which are you doing well with? Can't wait to hear from you. See you soon. Bye.